Hello dear students, welcome to our physics online class. I am your physics teacher. How are you all? I hope all are good and fine at your houses. Dear students, in the last class we were discussing a first chapter, that is a heat. So and also we conducted a one test on the chapter based on the chapter heat. But so many students didn't attend the test. I don't know the reason why you are not attending the test. So this is a very loss to you. Yes, why we are teaching? For the learning purpose we are teaching. If you are not writing the exams, it is a bad to you only, not for us. We are already learned. You have to learn the things. Yes, you must attend the test. Whether your answers are right or wrong, that is secondary. First you try to attend the test what teachers are going to conduct. Yes, I hope in the next chapter or in the next test you will attend the all the test. Yes, okay. So here in the last chapter we have completed the first chapter, that is a heat, and the next chapter of our physics is motion and time. Motion and time. So you already have an idea of a motion in the last year. Yes, do you have remembering that? Yes, in the first chapter of a physics, the units and measurement of a motion. Yes, in that chapter you learned the definition of a motion. That means you have some idea regarding the motion. So in this class or in this chapter we are going to discuss briefly regarding the motion and time. So what we are going to learn from the chapter motion and time? So concept of a motion and time. Concepts. So first concept is motion definition or definition of motion. Definition of motion. First we are going to learn what is meant by a motion. So second one is a types of motion. Types of motion. These two things we already learned in the last year, but just once we have to recall that definition of motion and types of a motion. So by knowing the motion definition and the types of a motion, we are going to learn how the objects are moving, whether they are moving slowly or fastly. Based on the motion of an object, slow or fast, that we are going to define a new term that we are calling as an speed. So based on the motion of an object, either they are moving fast or moving slowly. Based on that reason, we are going to define a new term, that is a speed. So what is speed? What is its SI unit? That we have to discuss in this chapter. So next one is a measuring of time and speed. So how we are going to measure the time and speed? So for example, if a person is moving, so what will be the distance covered by that person in a given time? So how we have to calculate the time and how we have to calculate the distance traveled by a person or a thing, that we have to discuss. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಅರ್ಥ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ವಿಧಗಳು ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಟೈಮ್, ಸೊ ನೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, stop clock, we have different types of clocks we have, but in the olden days how we get the idea of a time. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ವಾಚಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವು ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡನ್ ಡೇಸ್, ಹಳೆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಗಡಿಯಾರಗಳು ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪರ್ಪಸ್, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವೇ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ವೇ ದೇ ಫೌಂಡ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅವರು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, that we have to going to learn. And then formula of speed. Formula of speed. So measuring of a speed, for measure the speed of an object we have a special formula for a speed and graphs. So graphs, that is a distance time graph, velocity time graph. So we have a distance time graph. With the help of the graph, how we can calculate the speed of a moving object. Then how we are going to plot the graphs for the distance versus a time graph. So it's just a basic thing. If you know the graph, how to plot the graph for the distance versus time, then it will be a very easy for your further classes. So same concept is for a 9th and for a first PUC also we have a same concept. So that's why you must understand how to plot the graph, and you try to understand what is the differences between the graphs from one graph to another graph, and what is the nature of the graph. Yes, that we have to learn. So here, and also one extra thing, that is a uniform and a non-uniform. Uniform speed and a non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed, uniform speed and a non-uniform speed. Along with this, we can discuss the motion also. That means what is uniform motion and a non-uniform motion. So how we are going to differentiate between the uniform motion and a non-uniform motion. So next, last concept is problems. So based on the speed, we are going to calculate the problems. So these problems are very important. So you will get a 2 marks from the problems. Based on the problems, you will get a 2 marks. If you understand the formula of a speed, then you can solve the problems very easily. Then it will be easy to you. And for that, we have a SI units. For here I can write SI unit of time and speed. So how we are going to see here? We are saying that measuring of a time and speed. So here we are using the SI unit for the measurement of a time and speed. So which unit you are using as a SI unit for the measuring of a time and speed? So all these things are going to learn in the chapter motion and time. The first in definition of motion. Definition. Motion andre ಏನು? Types of motion. Motion ನ ವಿಧಗಳು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವು? With the example, speed. Based on the movement of an object, whether they are moving fast or slow. Based on that, we are going to term a speed, and then measuring of a time and speed. A time na ಮತ್ತೆ speed ಅನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕಲಿತೀವಿ. Formula of speed. So speed ಅನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆ? So graphs, it is very important. Graphs, how we have to plot the distance versus a time graph. Then uniform speed and a non-uniform speed and motion. So what is uniform speed and a non-uniform speed? The problems. Based on the speed, we have some problem, and SI units of speed and a time. So these are the concepts which present in the chapter motion and a time. So if you know this concept, then you will completely understand the motion and time. So I hope you are understood the concept of a chapter motion and time. Yes, in the next video we have to begin with a definition of a motion. Okay, thank you.